Heathrow Terminal 3, England.
Do you know what today is, Julie?
It's travel day. And I wonder where we should go.
We should go to Grenada. It is an island country in the Caribbean.
I've never been to Grenada before. I am so excited about my first visit there.
I have to agree with you, Julie. We better get ready for the departure of the flight.
Julie and Stepney board the plane, which is going to Grenada via Barbados. Stepney has never been to Grenada before, and it's a new experience for him. They take their seats on the plane.
I am so excited. And I'm ready for the journey to Grenada.
I have to agree with you, Julie. We better get ready for the long journey today.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the entire crew, welcome aboard Virgin Atlantic Flight 187, non-stop service from London Heathrow to Bridgetown, Barbados, then continuing on to Grenada.
Did I hear the captain say something about the flight to Grenada?
Get out! But why did you have to say the crew is unable to let the plane leave the gate?
It would not have been fair for the crew to start the flight. And we will leave the gate after you've fastened your seatbelt.
No, the crew does not need to give an instruction. Tace only wanted to fly on the plane for overhearing the captain.
That may be true, Christian Mansell, but I literally heard the captain welcoming the passengers on the flight to Grenada. And for no reason whatsoever, the flight attendant told me to fasten my seatbelt. Is it really necessary for a passenger to be told to fasten their seatbelt?
Seatbelts are a mandatory requirement for a journey on a plane. Give us your passport and put on your seatbelt.
You did not need to tell me to give you my passport. I was looking forward to flying to Grenada, but you had to ruin it by telling me to fasten my seatbelt. Can I play the safety video?
No. We can't play the safety video because your seatbelt hasn't been fastened. You need to fasten your seatbelt before we can play the video.
Why the heck did you deny my request? I will have to play the safety video myself over you refusing to play it.
We're now going to explain the emergency procedures on this British Airways.
Why the heck did you interrupt the safety video?
We interrupted the safety video because we told you to give us your passport. But you did not listen to us and played the safety video.
You literally said that the safety procedures on the aircraft would be taken through in the safety video. The crew should have let the video play in its entirety without being interrupted.
Tace heads to the location of Stepney and Julie. When she gets there,
I cannot believe that the Virgin Atlantic cabin crew interrupted the safety video.
Why are you on the plane, Tace? You're not supposed to be coming in here.
I came here because the cabin crew interrupted the safety video. What is it with them interrupting the safety video over them giving me orders?
Yes, I think it's harsh from the crew. Because you have to comply with the instructions on a plane.
I have to agree with you, Stepney. It's like the cabin crew doesn't care about my safety on a plane.
What the heck do you think you're doing?
I was talking about the crew. And Tace thinks that they are treating her badly.
Oh, so that's the root cause of the problem. But I think that the cabin crew shouldn't have given me a lifetime ban from flying.
I do not care if you're talking about our behavior. Give us your passport or we will have to cancel the flight.
Oh no. That doesn't look good.
Why the heck are you threatening to cancel the flight to Grenada? I was talking to Julie and Stepney about the cabin crew's behavior, and you're telling me that you will have to cancel the flight if I don't give you my passport.
Well, I think you're to blame for not obeying the instructions. Like, you have ruined our travel day to Grenada.
I do not care what you say, Stepney the Bluebell engine. The cabin crew would have let me fly to Grenada if it weren't for their aggressive behavior towards me. Can the plane leave the gate?
No. We can't leave the gate because you haven't given us your passport. You need to give us your passport before we can leave the gate.
Why are you not letting the plane leave the gate? I was hoping that the plane to Grenada would leave the gate at 9:40 a.m. and you're refusing to let it leave the gate. What is wrong with Virgin Atlantic at this moment in time?
You have 30 seconds to give us your passport. If it is not given within the time frame, we will have to cancel the flight.
All right, Mr. Virgin Atlantic flight attendant. I'm giving you my passport.
Good. Now tell us your name so we can check your identity and whether you're eligible to fly.
My name is Tace Zura Radix. I'm a Welsh drag queen and I was born in 1994.
No, it's not there, I'm afraid. Sorry.
What do you mean the full name is not there? I was expecting you to give her approval to fly.
The name is not on our system. And the only way we can let her fly is by giving her a recapture test.
Why the heck are you giving me a recapture test? You should have told me that earlier when I gave you my passport.
Here is the recapture test that we're giving you. We need you to select all images with bicycles in them. You can click on the verify button when there are none left.
I'm not selecting the images with bicycles in them. I'm going to click on the verify button and see what happens.
Please select all matching images.
This reCAPTCHA test is so annoying. Can the plane leave the gate?
No. We can't leave the gate until you've selected all matching images. You have to do as you're told or we will have to cancel the flight.
What did you say? You cannot blame me for what happened.
Enough!
I am very sorry, but there was no need for you to be so rude.
Julie, the flight can't leave the gate at the moment. We think that this is due to an issue with the reCAPTCHA.
What do you mean an issue occurred with the reCAPTCHA? You just said that the flight would have to be cancelled.
That may be true, Christian Mansell, but I literally gave the flight attendant my name as stated on my passport that I gave him. And for no reason whatsoever, he gave me a reCAPTCHA test with bicycles on them. Was it really necessary for you to give me the reCAPTCHA?
You didn't select all matching images, madam. And you need to tell me why you came on the plane.
I'm not telling you why I came on the plane. It will result in consequences for Julie.
Tell me!
Why did you have to insult the Virgin cabin crew with your behavior? You will have to tell me why you insulted him.
All right, I will tell you. So I came on the plane after overhearing the captain welcoming the passengers on the flight to Granada. I got into an argument with the flight attendant after he told me to fasten my seatbelt and threatened to cancel the flight if I didn't give him my passport. I gave him my passport and my name, but the flight attendant gave me a reCAPTCHA test with bicycles on them. Does that make you feel better?
No, that does not help at all. Your behavior on the plane has been completely unacceptable.
Look here, Mr. Virgin Atlantic flight attendant. You're not to blame for my completely unacceptable behavior on the plane. All I wanted to do was fly to Granada with your airline, and it was supposed to be my first plane journey since my lifetime ban. But because you gave me a reCAPTCHA test with images of Why the heck did you interrupt me while I was talking?
Because you failed the reCAPTCHA test. And that means you can't go on this plane.
You did not need to tell me that I can't fly on the plane. I was supposed to fly to Granada with your airline, and you told me that I failed the reCAPTCHA test. Can I play the safety video?
No. We can't play the safety video because you disobeyed the cabin crew instructions. You need to obey our instructions before we can let you fly.
Why the heck are you unable to let me fly? I wanted to fly on Virgin Atlantic Flight 187 to Grenada via Barbados, and you said to me that I disobeyed the cabin crew instructions. Can you let me fly to Grenada?
No! This is so unfair! I'm going to take my revenge on you!
That's what you get, you disgrace of a crew member.
How dare you punch me and call me a disgrace of a crew member? You know that regulations require your compliance with lighted signs, placards, and crew member instructions. And if you had shown good behavior and obeyed the cabin crew instructions, the flight would have left the gate on time. And you should know very well that you need to do a reCAPTCHA test to fly on the plane, which can be completed by selecting images of bicycles, boats, buses, cars, motorcycles, pedestrian crossings, and traffic lights. If you had passed the test by selecting all matching images of bicycles, the flight would have left the gate and the safety video would have taken the passengers through the safety procedures on the aircraft. But you did not listen to us and you broke our iPhone screen when we told you that we couldn't let you fly because you failed the test. You should also know very well that you need to have the required travel documents to travel to Grenada, including a valid passport, a visa, a return or onward ticket, sufficient funds, and advanced passenger information. And that insulting the cabin crew can lead to serious consequences, including being denied boarding or removed from the plane, facing police intervention, fines, airline bans, and criminal charges. I've had to call the police on you over your behavior, and you are to be kicked out of the plane. And not only are you being kicked out of the plane, but you are also permanently banned from flying on any flight operated by Virgin Atlantic. This extends to any Virgin Atlantic plane to destinations in the Caribbean, including Antigua, Barbados, Grenada, Jamaica, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. On top of that, we have had to cancel the flight to Grenada, and there will be no safety video for the passengers to pay attention to. And on top of that, you are banned from booking a future holiday with Virgin Atlantic. And
You are over!
We're interrupting our...
Enough!
We interrupt your program to bring you breaking news. A drag queen has been kicked out of a plane at Heathrow Airport after it was allegedly reported that she punched a flight attendant. Police say that they were called to a disturbance on a Virgin Atlantic flight to Grenada in which Tace insulted the cabin crew for not letting her fly. She proceeded to break her iPhone screen, punch the flight attendant, and push them down a flight of stairs, and was subsequently banned from flying. Tace has been arrested as a result of the incident, and the status of the flight to Grenada is uncertain. We now return to your program.
Heathrow Terminal 3, England.
I can't believe that our vacation was ruined.
I know, Julie. This is not the start of our travel day that we wanted at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are very sorry for the unprecedented disruption to the flight. We've received word that a passenger came on the plane and refused to obey the cabin crew instructions. The crew kicked them out of the plane over the refusal and banned them from flying. Regrettably, this flight has been canceled. We ask all passengers to disembark and follow the instructions given by our ground staff as you leave the aircraft. Virgin Atlantic would like to apologize. I do not want to talk to you anymore.
What? You can't really have to cancel the flight to Grenada. You will have to tell me why the flight is cancelled.
I said good day!
Back in the building.
Hello and welcome to the Virgin Atlantic check-in desk. Can I help you?
Yes, I would love to find out what happened to our flight.
There has been a major disturbance on your flight. A passenger by the name of Tace didn't obey the cabin crew instructions, and the crew kicked her out of the plane and banned her from flying.
We have been aware of it, sir. Does it mean that our holiday can go ahead?
I have bad news for you, Stepney and Julie. Your holiday to Grenada has been cancelled.
Oh no. That doesn't look good.
I have received a flight cancellation letter from Virgin Atlantic, and it says, "Dear Stepney and Julie, we regret to inform you that flight VS187, which you were scheduled to fly on the 23rd of January 2026, has been cancelled due to unforeseen circumstances. We understand how this can impact your plans, and we sincerely apologize for the inconvenience this may have caused. Yours sincerely, Virgin Atlantic."
What? You can't really be serious.
I am devastated with myself over what happened.
Sorry, but I'm afraid the holiday to Grenada has been cancelled. This is over the cabin crew throwing someone out of the plane.
I'm very sad. Now what am I going to do with no Grenada holiday for me to have?
I really do feel sorry for you, Julie.
No. I don't want to talk. Leave me alone, now.
Poor Julie. She is upset because her holiday to Grenada was cancelled. The end.